We know that Prince William went to the service and was always likely to go to. We were briefed, I think, that Prince Harry wasn't going to come over, but then he did come over, and he managed to come over without being spotted on arrival, at the service, or on departure, which full marks to him on this occasion. So he didn't exploit it in any way. And then, of course, you've got the two brothers, okay, both taking part in the same service, sitting on different sides of the aisle, as we understand it, both attending a reception afterwards, but not actually speaking. But I don't think that that's anything additional to what we've already know, what we already know about them. We know they're not speaking. I'm very glad that they both felt able to go. I think Prince Harry went particularly in order to support his aunt, Jane Fellows, who I think has been particularly supportive to him over the years, particularly since his mother died. So that's really all there is to it. The rift, of course, was caused by Prince Harry's departure as a working royal, his bitterness towards his family, which he then expressed in his memoir Spare, which is coming out again in paperback in October, and also in various Netflix documentaries and interviews that he has given. He has thrown a great number of spears and javelins in the direction of the royal family, particularly at Prince William, and indeed at Catherine as well, and of course to the King. So Prince William, I think, has every reason to be very irritated by his brother, but that doesn't preclude them being present at a service which is all about other people. It's to do with Robert Fellows, his widow, Jane, who, as I say, was very supportive to Prince Harry. I'm very glad that Prince Harry felt able to come on this occasion. And I think the reason that he probably felt able to come was that there would be no publicity. For example, he did not come to the Duke of Westminster's wedding earlier in the summer, which of course would have had an enormous press presence. So actually, okay, you can well say they didn't behave particularly well by not greeting each other. As far as we know, they didn't. It was a private occasion, so it's just possible that they might have done, but there seems to be no evidence that they did. But they were able to be there, and that's a good start. We saw them chatting briefly after Prince Philip's funeral in April 2021. We saw them emerge from Windsor Castle, all four of them, both wives as well, in a choreographed sort of visit to look at flowers and things after the Queen died. They both took part in the Queen's funeral, therefore they both marched in the same procession. They were both present in the Abbey, they were present at St George's Chapel. And of course, Prince Harry was also present at the Platinum Jubilee service for the Queen, and he was also present at the King's coronation on his own. So, you know, they have been in the same room, if I can put it like that, on several occasions. But this doesn't necessarily mean that there's going to be a reconciliation. I think that, from what I understand, Prince William is very annoyed and tends to be rather unforgiving. So I think there's an enormous amount of groundwork to be done. But I've said this before on several occasions, there's always the possibility of reconciliation, especially if both sides are prepared to give a little. And let's hope that one day this will happen. But I don't honestly see it happening in the near future.